Yes, welcome to another video. I'm Lewis, above Miss Jordan. How are you guys doing? Thank you for watching another one of our videos. Let's set a like target. Let's go for 1,000 likes. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. If you want to get your name on the screen, support the channel, become an extra club member. We're going to speak about the UEFA FFP being abolished. Man City have crushed UEFA, basically, innit? Because that's the whole reason that this is gone now, I think, is because City have bodied them. So, yeah, it's interesting. We're going to speak about that, guys. Before we do, going to quickly promo something from our shop. We've got the Khaldoon picture that went viral on social media when City won their case.
That was so good, by the way. That was so good. I remember everyone on Twitter was just changing the profile picture to the Khaldoon post that I did the night before, and I was like, bruh, this is insane.
Yeah, exactly. So if you wondered where that came from, Johnny Party created it. You can get it in a poster format or in a phone case format, which is my personal favourite, available on iPhone and Samsung as well. So go check that out. It started like 15 quid in it, so pretty good prices. We'll put a link in the description. Right, so FFP, let's just have a quick recap, right? So FFP was brought in, yeah, and I've always said that the funny thing about FFP is that fans of other clubs who weren't really involved in FFP didn't really understand it, and like, I remember, bro, like speaking to Bolton fans, yeah, and they was buzzing about FFP because they didn't know what it was. And I remember speaking to them saying, nah, you don't get it though. FFP is going to prevent your football club from ever winning anything again. Like, you're going to be done because, say some rich guy wants to buy it, you're done out here, you know what I mean? And they're not going to be able to spend all the money because of FFP. FFP was designed solely to keep the big teams at the top. And the problem is for UEFA is that we got in there before they managed to shut the door, innit? You know what I mean?
Yeah, we kind of, they cradled us into that top bracket. It was too late. They brought FFP in too late because we'd already built this team and already kind of broke into that category of like the top teams in the Premier League. Then when they brought in FFP, it kind of just cushioned us and pretty much cemented our place at the top. And it couldn't really touch us then. And I imagine there'll be quite a lot of comments on this video calling us cheats and that, but you know what I mean? The salt is real, innit?
Well, what I would say is, again, you know what I mean, if you support a team that isn't fighting for trophies, you know, you need to find out what FFP is. It's going to stop your club from ever challenging for anything. And you might go, oh yeah, but I support bloody Stockport County, you know what I mean? We ain't going to win nothing. Well, you don't know that. You don't know that. You know, football's about you believe in your team. Maybe one day you would get bought out by someone. You know, it's not the realm of possibility. It is something that could happen. And FFP didn't allow that. So that's basically been scrapped. We're getting news, you know, now coming out saying FFP is being scrapped. The new sort of thing that's going to be replacing it hasn't officially been sort of revealed. However, there are a few rumours. And whether or not now they're going to keep on trying to target City or not, I don't know. I think from now on, I think City have got away with it here. And when I say got away with it, I mean, I think that's it. I think UEFA now will take a chill on City. I think UEFA realise that City are now a massive club. You know, other fans won't like to hear that, and they'll start laughing, but it is true. You know, look at our revenues. We are massive in terms of finances now. We're sustainable. We're making profits and all that kind of shite. So that's decent. But there's something that I've been hearing, bro, and I don't know if you've heard it as well over the last sort of year, and it's about this historic performance guaranteeing your entry to this European Super League. This is the thing that if they ever change something, this is what they'll try and get City on. Basically, even if you finish outside the top four or whatever, you'll still get automatic entry into the Champions League or the Super League or whatever it's going to be.
On merit.
on due to your sort of historic performance, you know what I mean? And this is just something that, you know, is absolutely shocking for the game. And I sincerely hope that this doesn't come in, man, because it'd be an absolute stinky, bro.
Yeah, I don't like that idea. I don't like that idea at all. With the FFP thing, I know that obviously financial fair play is gone. However, they are introducing something new. There will be a new kind of revamped version of it. They're trying to, if you've read the articles and stuff, you'll have seen this. But they're trying to get away from spend what you earn, which is what's crushed a lot of clubs. Like Bury got killed by it. Bolton was on the brink of extinction for it because they couldn't spend more than what they were earning, and then it was getting to the stage where they were buying transfers that was exceeding that budget. I think the Bury owner, he came in and just spent everything, and it was like, what are we going to do now? We're getting merged by UEFA for FFP and that, and it was a bad situation for them. But the new way, obviously, is a full switch up. So they're going to take away from all of that side of it, and they're going to go towards like salary caps. I think they're going towards. I think the way they've worded it is spending without waste, and I don't understand it. How do you waste, bro? How do you spend without waste?
The thing is, this salary cap is not a good idea. You know, the thing is, what we need to try and understand here is what they actually, what do they want here? Do they not want, you know, rich people coming into football, you know, taking over a club and then spending a load of money to generate sort of, you know, better footballing performance from that team, which will, you know, also help the local economy wherever that team's from? Are they preventing that, or are they trying to prevent clubs from going bust? Because financial fair play did absolutely nothing to help clubs, you know, not go bust. Because look at United, debt. Look at Barcelona, debt. Look at City, no debt, and we're the ones who are constantly getting screwed over by it. So we need to have a serious conversation here, first of all, before it comes in, about whether or not we need something to prevent rich people coming in and investing in teams. And I think if they did that, that would be absolutely horrendous. I think that every fan of no matter what club you support should always have that hope that maybe one day you'll be the lucky guy, you'll get the lottery win in it, where someone comes in and helps develop your team, which then also helps the local economy. I mean, you only have to go around Etihad now and see how mint it is compared to how it was 15 years ago or whatever. You know, that's absolutely stupid. You know, we want investment in football, so we need to scrap that idea and just let if rich people come in, so long as the clubs are protected, you know what I mean, they can't come in and spend a load of money, you know, riddle it with debt and then get off and leave the club with a load of debt. We need to prevent that. So that's what I'm saying. We need rules to make sure that clubs never ever go bust. You know what I mean? Now, whatever them rules are, I don't know. Some of you guys would probably have some suggestions, so make sure you leave a comment down below. But for me, they need to they need to forget all this. You know, if Real Madrid spend their money dodgily, yeah, like wasting that, and they don't finish in the top four, that's no one's fault other than Real Madrid. You know what I mean? Yeah. We don't have to try and protect these clubs from falling away. You know what I mean? It's their own fault. United have gone through it. Liverpool will go for it, and City will probably go for it at some point. I don't want to be protected just because we won a few Premier Leagues and maybe one day we'll win a few Champions Leagues. You know, that's not how football should be run. What should be run, there should be protections in place for clubs to make sure that they don't go bust. But whatever they are, I don't know, innit?
Yeah, I completely agree. And I think with the whole thing, I think the whole communication side of it is key, and that's something that they're trying to get across. Before they make any changes, they are going to speak to all the clubs and see the best way of going about this new system that they're going to put in place. Obviously, we don't know what it is. Salary caps, obviously, that's something that's been rumoured to be happening, and they're going to adjust that per club. I don't know how. I think that's a stupid idea. I don't know how they decide who can. Do you know what I mean, why you can spend more money on wages than us?
Ridiculous idea.
I don't know if that. Obviously, we don't know if that's confirmed. That's just one of the rumours that are out there. One thing that will be affected is transfer fees. I think there'll be a lot more freedom when it comes to transfers, which could. Obviously, because it's getting done now this summer, could be mega in terms of spending from a lot of clubs. I know Chelsea spent like 200 million last summer on a big rebuild, didn't they? Which pretty much now they can, if they wanted to, they could go out and do that again now because it's done. You
know what I've always thought, bro, would be a good idea, and I'm interested to know if anyone else agrees with me here, right? So say your running costs for a football club are £100 million, yeah? So that's how much it costs to run your football club every year, 100 million.
Okay,
yeah?
So 100 million is going out.
Yeah. Why not just say to a team, you need to have 100 million quid in the bank. You're not allowed to touch, that's just there. So then if your owner gets off, you know, that money's protected as well. The owner can't get access to that 100 million. So if the owner just suddenly goes, you know what, I'm not funding this club anymore, you've got a year's worth of money there to keep the club going whilst you can try and find a new buyer. You know what I mean? But you don't have to say, oh, you need this 100 million by now. You know, phase it in, say, right, your operating costs are 100 million. In 3 years' time, you need to have 100 million in there. You know what I mean? So give the clubs an amount of time to build up that fund. You can't just say, right, you need 500 million just sat there, and you know what I mean? You got to let them build up to it. But then the clubs have the money in there. You know what I mean? And if they want to go and spend an extra £10 million a month on Lionel Messi because he's mint, that's fine, but you've got to make sure you have the money inside in case the owner or whatever gets off. So
it's a protection scheme, that, isn't it?
It's a protection. I don't know. I'm really interested on this one, seriously, to know your thoughts on do you think there should be any protections in place? You know what I mean? Because I don't like seeing clubs go bust. Yeah, I'm a City fan, but I also, you know what I mean, I would hate it if my club went bust, man. So I want there to be some sort of protections that all clubs have to adhere to make sure that football clubs don't go bust. If you've got any ideas, put them in the comment section.
I'm actually really interested to see people's ideas on what this new look financial fair play thing would look like, innit? What are people's ideas, and see what.
Well, if there's some good comments, bro, we could do a follow-up video in it and discuss your ideas on what you think it should be. And maybe you think that there should be FFP. Maybe you're not happy with this rule, innit? I don't know. Let us know in the comment section below your thoughts on it, guys. Hope you have enjoyed it. Smash a like on the video if you have enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Go check out our shop with the Caldoon ripping up the paper. That is sick. And we'll catch you in the next one.